This is Lose for Life, the world's first ever interactive behaviour-led weight loss system. And as far as weight loss systems go, this book packs an absolute punch. It will help you to not only completely change the way you think about food, but it will help you to rewire your brain, change your perception of weight loss completely so that you can finally achieve long-term results. So I just wanted to run through the table of contents so that you can understand what this book includes. So we have the introduction, which just tells you about the weight loss system. It tells you about all of the evidence and science-backed tools that are included within, and it just gives you a breakdown of all of those things so that you have a better understanding of the tools that you'll be using throughout this process. You then have chapter 1, which is a revelatory awakening. This is to help you identify why you've struggled to achieve long-term results in the past and what you can do now moving forward to change that. For so many people that have read this book, they say to me that it was the biggest wake-up call that they've ever had, chapter 1. It helped them to realise things that they didn't even know that they were missing out on before. So it's a very powerful chapter in this book. You've then got chapter 2, tabula rasa. Tabula rasa means clean slate. In order for you to be able to move forward and achieve something new, which is long-term results and long-term success, you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of all the old habits, all the old beliefs. You need to release the mental blocks, and this chapter helps you to do that. And it even includes a reinforcement tool that will help to rewire your brain in order to do that. We then have chapter 3, mindset. With the mindset chapter, it is the first weight loss system ever that doesn't just tell you that you need to change your mindset, it gives you a breakdown of what you need to do to change your mindset. And also it includes tools and practices that will help you to change your mindset. So it will help you to completely reframe your beliefs, to rewire your inclinations, to change your habits. It's a very powerful practice. We then have chapter 4, overcoming chronic food noise. Anybody that struggles with chronic food noise will know how debilitating it is and how much it consumes so much of your mental energy. So that chapter is really useful if you struggle with chronic food noise. We then have chapter 5, breaking free from emotional eating. Breaking free from emotional eating is one of the most powerful things that you will ever do for yourself. Emotional eating is something that comes with so much guilt, so much regret, so much disappointment. And if you sever the tie to food, not only will you heal your relationship with food, but you'll heal the relationship with yourself as well. So it's really important that you do that process. We then have chapter 6, nutrition. This will change everything that you think about food when it comes to weight loss. It will completely revolutionise your attitude towards food and to heal your relationship with food, because you will see nutrition in a completely different way. Chapter 7 is exercise. With chapter 7, exercise, if you're somebody that doesn't like exercise, or you struggle with your confidence, or you just struggle with mobility, and believe me, I can relate to that. I was morbidly obese and so immobile that I suffer from blood clots in my legs. So when I started my journey, exercise and movement wasn't top of my priority list, and it also scared the living daylights out of me. But this will help you to change the way that you feel about movement, and to help you to incorporate movement into your life that isn't what everybody else is doing, but what works for you. We then have chapter 8, reset your nervous system. Hormones are everything, especially our hunger hormones. So when it comes to having your food cues, knowing when you're full up, when to stop overeating, your food cues are essential to your weight loss journey, and your hunger hormones are what controls your food cues. So resetting your nervous system and just helping you to come out of fight or flight mode is really important. We then have chapter 9, altering your self-concept. Now, I'm not under any illusions that when you're overweight and you're struggling, you don't have a very good self-image. You don't feel good about yourself, and you don't feel good about the fact that you're doing these things and you're not changing these things. I've been there, I understand that. But it is so important that you change your self-image and you alter your self-concept, and this chapter is to help you to do that. We then have the conclusion and about the author, just in case you want to learn a little bit more about my journey. So that is what Lose for Life entails. It is such an in-depth weight loss system. It is really powerful. It's life-changing, and I know this because it changed my life too. And it is my goal to help you to change your life with this system. And unlike the diet industry, I don't want to profit off your failure. So this whole entire weight loss system and all of its contents, including all of the interactive tools, are just $19.99. There are no sign-up fees, there are no monthly fees, there are no hidden fees. Once you buy this book, it is yours, and you can come back to the tools over and over again, reinforce that behaviour over and over again, because I want you to succeed.